Hi Cancer, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards what awaits for you in love for the week of February 20th to February 26th, 2023. I'm going to take a look at your energy, Cancer, and then I'm going to see the energy of your person, whoever it is that you are connecting to and dealing with in love. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Just as a reminder, these are general readings. They might not resonate for everyone, but if it resonates for you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Also, I wanted to say if this reading resonates for you, I will put a link below the video in the description box that will take you to the extended reading if you are interested. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed sometimes in these readings, and also my readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. For the new subscribers, please be aware of scammers that are out there pretending to be me. I will never send you a message telling you in any way to contact me, so please be careful not to get scammed. All right, here we go. Spirit, angels, and guides, please show me the energy of Cancer in regards to love for this week. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. What's going on for Cancer in love? What is the energy of Cancer for the week of February 20th to February 26th, 2023 in regards to love? Show me the energy of Cancer in regards to love for this week. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry about that noise. Someone's making noise outside. Three of Pentacles, King of Swords. Energy of Cancer in regards to love. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Wands. We also have Three of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords, Hangman. Five of Wands, the Emperor, the Magician card. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. What's going on here? Something doesn't seem to be working out, Cancer. Something you were hoping for, or something you were trying to manifest. I do get that energy here. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles here, so there is a new beginning, a fortunate new beginning that is manifesting in your life with the Magician. It looks like you're attracting it, actually. Give me a second here. What's going on with this energy here in the center with the Five of Wands, Emperor, and the Magician, Spirit? What's going on there? Eight of Wands in reverse, Judgment card, and the Queen of Cups upright. This is a very empowering energy, I will say that. It feels like you're in your power. It does feel very independent. It does feel like you are taking charge of your life. You're taking control of your life. It does also look like you're letting something go, though. Something that wasn't working out for you, something that wasn't serving you. It does look like you are releasing something with the Ten of Swords. But we also have the Star card here, which does represent you feeling optimistic, but it looks like you're feeling optimistic in a new direction. Not in the direction that you intended originally, you know? with the Two of Wands. It looks like you are making way towards a completely new direction in your life. And I do get this energy with the Queen of Cups and the Magician. It's almost like you're putting yourself first. You're putting yourself in first place. You're choosing to live life according to what is best for you and to what makes you feel the most fulfilled and the most content, the most happy, the most satisfied. Because the Emperor in reverse here does show me that you've been dealing with people, situations that have been very draining or have been counterproductive in your life. And what is this Ace of Wands spirit with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles? Tell me about that. Yeah, it's been a process. Let me just say this. I am seeing that it's been kind of a difficult process of evolution. For some reason, I'm getting that. Your spirit has been evolving. Your consciousness has been evolving. But it hasn't been an easy road because I feel like you definitely were very fixed on a certain path, you know, with the King of Swords in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. It's like you were very fixed on a certain outcome that you wanted to achieve. But I feel like the universe is definitely directing you towards a better path. And it looks like you've struggled to like reorganize your priorities. You've had to reorganize your priorities or reprogram your thinking or reprogram your expectations. And it's been a little bit of a, difficult process, a struggle. But it does look like you're doing it successfully now. If that makes sense. Okay. Tell me about Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles upright. Interesting. Tell me about this Two of Wands spirit with the Ten of Swords and the Star. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Lovers. There's some sort of opportunity here. In love, actually. We do have the Lovers here. There's some sort of new opportunity that's making its way into your life. I don't know if it's already entered your life or it's about to enter your life. It feels positive though, and it feels new. Some of you already know who this is. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo for some of you, or a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or a Libra. Tell me more here about this Ace of Pentacles spirit. Ace of Cups in reverse, with the Five of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about you needing to let go of the past so that you can make space for something brand new. And I feel like this week is still kind of like a transition week for you. But it looks good. It looks like you're headed in the right direction. Now, again, this new energy could already be someone who you're dealing with, or it's someone who's coming into your life. But I feel like you need to like work on yourself first to heal from the past or to let go of the past and, reclaim power over yourself, because it does look like you gave your power away to someone or to something with the King of Swords in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. It does look like you gave your power away in some situation, and it looks like you are needing to take some time to rebalance yourself and to recenter yourself and step back into your power so that you can have a healthy new beginning with a new person, if that makes sense. Okay, let's move on. Let's take a look at the energy of your person for the week, see what's going on. All right, spirit angels and guides, please show me the energy of the person Cancer is connecting to and dealing with in love for this week. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess and Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces. The Four of Wands showed itself. There's an open door of opportunity for someone with the Four of Wands. Show me the energy of the person Cancer is connecting to and dealing with in love for this week. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy of this person? Okay, a little bit more of a shuffle. All right. Empress could be a Libra or Taurus. Six of Cups. Two of Wands, the Moon. Page of Wands in reverse. Magician in reverse. Fool. Knight of Pentacles. King of Cups. Ace of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay. This definitely looks like the person that you need to leave behind. It's pretty obvious here. Empress, Six of Cups, Two of Wands. All right, so whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, this is someone who doesn't know what they want. This is someone who feels lost, with no clear direction, with no plans, with no future plans for themselves. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable. And I feel like this is someone who speaks lies, actually, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They're very dishonest. They're very private, or not, I want to say private. There's nothing wrong with being private, but this is like secretive. Someone who's keeping information from you that you should probably know. Someone who's also not making a decision with the Ace of Swords in reverse. This looks like a big time waster. I'm going to be honest here. Cancer, this looks like a big time waster. And the reason why they're a time waster is because, like I said, I feel like this person doesn't really know what they want. They don't really know what they desire, what if they want to be in a relationship or if they don't want to be in a relationship. We have the Empress here. So I feel like this person does want to be in a relationship. They just don't know if they want to settle down with one person yet, you know? This feels to me like someone who is playing the field still. Someone who's still playing the field and they're not really confident in wanting to just settle down with one person, you know? It's like they're still figuring out what they truly want for themselves. Because I do feel like a part of them does want to settle down, but I also feel like another part of them wants to kind of keep their options open. Why is that, Spirit? Let me see if I can clarify that. All right. Spirit, tell me about this Empress. What's going on with the Empress here upright? Yeah, exactly. The Four of Cups just kind of showed itself to me. The Four of Cups is when someone, has options, but they're not really content with any of the options that are available right now. That has nothing to do with the options with the individual people. It has to do with themselves. I feel like this is someone who feels disconnected from themselves. They're unhappy with themselves. And because they're unhappy with themselves, that translates into their relationships. Nothing is really good enough, for them. Nothing feels good enough. Nothing satisfies them. And it's like they don't know what it is that makes them feel that way with the moon card. They just know they feel, uncomfortable in their own energy. Tell me about this Empress, Spirit. What's going on with the Empress upright? So we do have the Knight of Cups and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Wow. Yeah, this is kind of like laziness, Cancer. This is the energy of someone who wants everything to be handed to them on a silver platter. That's the big issue. It's like they want love, they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want the responsibility that comes with that. Or they don't really want to put in the work or put in the effort to manifest love and relationship into their life, or to build a solid foundation with someone. It's like they don't really want that equal give and take part of the relationship. This is basically someone who wants to be with you, like whenever they're in that mood to be with you. It's like they're very moody, with the moon card. So everything that they do, it depends on their mood. They don't really have that sense of commitment. So it's like they want love, they want that emotional connection, that emotional relationship, but they don't want the part that involves commitment. They don't want to be held accountable for anything, or they don't want to be responsible for anything. with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's kind of that energy of someone who wants to just kind of, you know, they want things done on their time, or they want things to happen on their time. I'm getting like an energy of someone who tends to kind of frequently go into hermit mode. They frequently tend to kind of close off and isolate themselves. Almost like a ghost energy. I feel like this is someone who tends to ghost people frequently. Like they'll be with you for a certain amount of time, but then they'll suddenly ghost you. And then they'll suddenly come back, and then they'll suddenly ghost you again. It feels like that sort of on and off energy here. On and off type of energy. And it has to do with themselves, though. There's something about themselves that they don't feel happy with. They don't feel fulfilled. What's going on with that Four of Cups, Spirit? Why the Four of Cups? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Judgment and the Death card in reverse. Yeah, so there's someone from this person's past that I feel like they haven't fully healed from, they haven't fully emotionally disconnected from some sort of person or relationship from their past. And this could even be like far, in the far past, like I don't know, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, or even more than that, 15 years ago, who knows? It feels like far past. But the thing is that they're still living in that relationship as if it still existed. And I don't feel like this person is in any type of partnership with anyone. I don't feel like this person is connecting to anybody else. But I feel like this person is in their head, in their mind, they're still living in some sort of relationship from their past, as if it were as if it were in their present, as if it still existed in their present. It almost looks like a soulmate, actually, whoever that person is. I do feel like it was a soulmate of theirs, but it definitely feels to me like it was the person who rejected them, the other person, the third party, rejected them and walked away from them, and they've never been able to heal from that. And I feel like they carry this energy of feeling like they're not good enough. And it all comes from that rejection that they experienced from someone in their past who they really loved and they really thought was their soulmate. So it's basically this attitude of if that person rejected me, then I guess I'm not good enough for them and I'm not good enough for anybody else. That's basically the mindset that this person has. But I do feel like this person is a time waster here looking at these cards at the end. I don't feel like it's a lost cause, to be honest. To be completely honest, I don't feel like it's a lost cause with this person, but I do feel like this is someone who who you would need to have a lot of patience with. And you would also need to like establish a friendship with them and like gain their trust little by little, because I see this person has a big wall. They're very guarded. What's the moon, Spirit? the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person wants to move on, you know. They don't want to be stuck in their past, but it's like they can't help it. They're still living through that pain as if it were in their present, you know, with the Ten of Swords. But I do feel like they do desire to get out of that stuck energy that they're in. They do want something better for themselves. They're just they're just having trouble finding that motivation, you know? Because they keep sulking and they keep dwelling on their past, and they don't really help themselves. So this is someone who definitely needs help from external sources because they just don't have the resilience. They don't have the emotional resilience to to get themselves out of this negative energy, stuck energy, you know? But yeah, Cancer, that's what I see. I hope this helped you in some way. I am going to continue in the extended reading now, and I'm going to take a much deeper look at this person. I'm going to take a look at what exactly are their true and real feelings for you, what are their true and real intentions, and what actions will they take towards you by the end of the week. We'll see if anything changes with them. If you're interested, you can follow me there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye guys. Take care.